In today's video, we're going to try and see if using a professional camera to film your TikTok videos is going to help. And I don't do TikTok, so we have Sanchia who's going to help us because she's a pro. And yeah, let's get into it.
Before we carry on, remember to like, subscribe and click the bell.
Okay, so this concept came to be because I had someone ask me which camera would they have to buy to do TikTok videos on one of these cameras and then use it on the app. And then it brought me to think about some stuff because most of it gets done in your app because it plays the music and then you act it out and then it's easy like that. Because now if you do it on here, you're going to have to play the song somehow, do it and then put it in your phone and then put the song on. And it seems like a lot of work, and I don't think this is going to be for very many people. But as an experiment, I thought, let me try. So to do this, we are going to use the Sony a6400, mainly because there's a screen that flips around. So you could use another camera, but then you can't see yourself at all. So we're going to flip our screen around so you can see it like a phone. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put her phone on the other tripod and film them both side by side so you can see them. And then we're going to see if you prefer one or the other. And then as a starter kit, we're just going to use a regular kit lens, 1650 Sony lens. And then I'm going to throw on the 35 just to make it prettier. And then we're going to see if that's a plus. But in general, I think this is going to be too much work to send this to your phone and then make a video. And then it seems like a lot of work, but we're going to do it for fun. When the person asked me how to get the quality better, what I said is don't use your front-facing camera because it's a low resolution. So use your back one. But then the problem is you can't see what you're doing. I think that's difficult. And also in the TikTok app, they don't give you a lot of setting leeway. So you can't like change the ISO and make sure the quality is good. And it's very limited in the app. So you'd have to do it out the app and pull it in the app. And it seems like a lot of steps. So most of the people who are doing this are trying to do it quick and it's fun and it's... Okay, a few tips for if you want to use your phone camera outside the app and then bring it into the app is you could play the song on the computer version of the app and then act it out on your phone and then sync them in the app because then you can use the back camera. Other than that, you can also go into your camera settings and I'll put a screen recording up of how to do it. You can change your camera settings, so you must make sure it's 1080p with 60 frames per second and then turn on things like face tracking and use a tripod. And the biggest thing you can do to up your quality is just to use good lighting, because if you're in a bad lit room like this without a lighting, you're going to have really bad quality, like your ISO is going to jump up. So if you're in a dark room, quality is going to suck. If you're outside, it's going to be better. Okay, so always try to get good lighting in. And then in the app, if you do things like beauty filters and fancy glowy things, those are all going to affect the quality because it's messing with the settings. So if you want the best quality, you shouldn't use those, but you do use those. No. Okay, well, if you use them, it's going to drop the quality as well. Let me jump in and say you could use the a6600, which is another camera, but it's more expensive than the 64. And those are the only two who have a flip around screen, so you can't use a full frame Sony. You could get a Canon like an M50 or something because they all flip around screens. And I think that will be key because you need to see yourself. Yeah. Can you do it without seeing yourself?
You can flip around.
Would you do it? Okay, here's what we're using. So this is the a6400, so it has a front-facing screen. The mic is actually just to get audio from her because I have a mic on myself. And we're going to put her phone on the side there and film the exact same angle if we can. And we'll just do them side by side and I'll put them up side by side. Yeah, so let's see. This is the kit lens. I'll swap to another lens just now.
Mama a party girl, she just wanna have fun too. They say you too piped up, but I think that I love you.
For interest's sake, we're using the Godox SL60 to light the intro, and I'm going to light the TikToks with it. And we're on quite a low power, you can see it there. So we're going to do some closer ones now. So we're going to swap the kit lens for this 20mm Tamron lens, just to get a blurrier background. The problem is now the setup becomes like 26,000 Rand, which is kind of overkill, but we're going to try it anyway.
Get me some Skittles, but I didn't want to pay for them. And then one of the store attendants came up to me and was like, put that back. And then he grabbed my arm and I said, don't touch me. Get me some Skittles, but I didn't want to pay for them. And then one of the store attendants came up to me and was like, put that back. And then he grabbed my arm and I said, don't touch me.
Why is that person running? Are you okay? Is somebody chasing you? You're running on purpose? 7 in the morning. Why is that person running? Are you okay? Is somebody chasing you? You're running on purpose? 7 in the morning.
So we swapped out the lens for a 35 1.8. So now the setup is about 30 grand-ish, so it gets a bit ridiculous. But we're going to try and just do one of these because you can see how much blurrier the background is. And then we'll do one of these in full length, and then I think that's it. So the one plus about this is the face tracking on the a6400 is really good. So you can see the box on the face. Do some like dancing. Do some like turny stuff. So you see, it just grabs the face all the time. So the good thing about this setup would be you know it's always in focus, but
I'm in love with you. More than summer and afternoons. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. More than summer and afternoons. I'm in love with you.
Cause some came in the mail today.
And you don't wanna fight with us. We big dogs, you don't fight the wolves. Had rubbers in my backpack. And you brought your gamers.
Got it!
I've been on my rock stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the volume inside of this bus is astronomical. It is way.
You know, little Jew. Dance on the now you been served. I like a with a little bit of curve. Hit this poop with an uppercut.
I made me proud, girl. You a cowgirl. Did a handstand. I'm like, wow, girl. Got me upside down. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the volume inside of this bus is astronomical. It is way.
You know, little Jew. Dance on the now you been served. I like a with a little bit of curve. Hit this poop with an uppercut.
I made me proud, girl. You a cowgirl. Did a handstand. I'm like, wow, girl. Got me upside down. Ooh.
thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you want to try any of this out, you can let me know in the comments and I will try to explain more. If you want to know what gear we use the a6400 with a kit lens 16-50, and then we put the 20mm Tamron on it just to give it a wide. You need a wide for this because you've got to emulate a phone thing, a phone angle. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and if you want to see more of these weird things, let me know and we'll do some more. Do the hand thing.
Hand thing.
Yeah, cover the lens. Go and cover
Where's
the
the
lens.
lens?
The lens, the middle thing. No, cover it properly. No, cover it properly. Okay. So now, where's my cheat sheet? Okay, how do I do this?
Is it filming already?
I think so. Got all of your...
Before we carry on, remember to like, subscribe, and click the button. The bell. Oh. Okay, so you can choose between